There's 1.4 million women in this country who are dealing with domestic violence. And when you look at those numbers and you break them down further, 800,000 of those are actually in paid workforce.
Domestic and family violence is a workplace issue. We have victims, survivors and perpetrators within every workplace.
As business leaders, it's important for us to take a leadership position on this. It's a moral position, but because of absenteeism and presenteeism, there's also a cost to business, so there's a good business reason for doing it as well.
What's really great nowadays about employers taking on a role in relation to domestic violence that their staff might be experiencing is they're saying, we will be part of the solution, we'll no longer be part of the problem.
We developed a framework which effectively had a 3-stage process that any organisation could adopt in addressing domestic violence as part of the workplace environment.
The changes over the last couple of years have been quite massive.
The major shift has been from it being seen as a private matter that should be silenced to now absolutely having a platform to be spoken about and to have these changes implemented in all those organisations successfully.
We have one person a week that takes advantage of some of the initiatives we have under our domestic violence policy at Telstra. So it just shows you how significant it is within Australia, but within the workforce.
We decided that it was time for us to step up. And so earlier this year, we announced a family and domestic violence policy, which included 10 days additional leave. The policy also covers support for emergency housing or emergency funding.
If we don't respond well when people tell us, then they won't share again. What we've done is we've put about 100 of our managers through training where it's essentially designed to help them almost as a first responder when somebody in the workplace reveals that they're the subject of violence.
Looking into this, we realized that domestic violence situations is one of the leading causes of our customers falling into financial hardship. Because domestic violence isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's financial. We have specially trained representatives of the phone who can see the signals of domestic violence. We have special programming and counseling relationships we could refer customers to.
We provide somewhere in the order of 20,000 mobile phones, which are providing connectivity with women in domestic violence situations.
I believe that we are moving absolutely in the right direction and I can see such great gains. But I think we can't be complacent in thinking that we have dealt with the issue.
Workplaces don't have to do this on their own. There are domestic and family violence support services out there who have the level of expertise that can help and assist those workplaces, that safety planning, that individual to be able to do the right thing by their employees.
The country needs leaders across all businesses in order to stand up for issues like domestic violence.
It's about continuing to build on what you're already doing. If you haven't even started, to know that you must. If we want our children to experience more respect, more equality, no violence, if we want our children to have improved lives, we have to do this for the future generations.